Oh, right, guys. So in this new update, you guys can see I actually got Monarch Hollow Knight. I decided not to make a video on that since everyone was doing it. I went to pity for it. Holy crap, it was horrible. I was so disappointed, but I decided, you know what? Let me roll a little bit on Ruby Rose, and hey, you can see in the title, I got Monarch on Ruby Rose, which I'll obviously take. Passion is such a horrible element in this game, so this was a really early Monarch, so I'll always take that. I farmed up her kills. I have a familiar on her in all Z+. We'll go over her passive in a second here, but we're gonna evolve her. Let me know what you guys think about this update. I'm actually a pretty big fan, man. I'm really enjoying this update. Not because I'm getting Monarchs. I just think there is a decent amount of stuff to be doing in it. So we have Ruby Rose right here. She's joining my collection of Monarchs. I can't view her for some reason, and let me know what you guys think about this cosmetic, by the way. This is great. So let's see her cosmetics before we check out anything. So she just doesn't have any at all. Okay, wait, never mind. There's just nothing to look forward to, I guess. We have the unit though. Looks pretty good. Get her scythe and everything. No idle animation it looks like either, but that's okay. So she is obviously a passion unit. We're gonna read her kit here. And she obviously has a category here, which is the first anniversary characters, which we have everyone here. And her passive is very simple. You're going to notice in this update, every character has a very simple passive. This unit only uses attack 1 or 2. So when you get in game, we're going to see it. She has literally no attacks that she gets on upgrade. This is just what she starts with. On attack, follows up the first enemy hit, dealing 50% of this unit's damage. So she'll always follow up and do 50% of her damage. And then if 30 enemies or more are in her range, every time I've had this proc, it's just on the map. She performs attack 3, where she actually becomes full AoE, and her follow-ups get disabled. And then she has one more passive called Wide Swing. For every enemy hit, she buffs herself by 3% up to 120% for 10 seconds. And every single new stack refreshes this duration, so that's gonna be really useful. Attack 1 and 2 are just a small cone, and there you go, guys. We're gonna jump into game. We're just gonna go into Namek Sandbox. Let me know what you guys think of a lot of these characters. Power-wise, they're not super strong. Some of them are really weak, like Deku. No offense if you're a big fan of him. I wish he was better. I mean, it's our first Deku in the year in a tower defense game, but I digress. Here we are with Ruby Rose. We're going to add a bunch of yen to our name, and we're going to see her on placement. So she actually has a pretty big range, it looks like. And her placement damage is 21k. I do have a bird on her. It's not really that good, so it's not going to change this by that much, but hey, she does have a bird. And let's check out her VFX. Let me go turn this on. Here we go. Okay, so she just spins around with her scythe, and then she shoots a little projectile from it. Let's see here. Let's get a little closer look right here. You can see she just lost her damage buff because enemies took so long to spawn in. But yeah, she's doing it. That was her other attack where it's like a big cone. She starts off at a circle. I think this is attack 2. And then her other attack, which is attack 1, is a cone, which you guys will see later. We are going to upgrade her damage. And she's at 40k every 4.8 seconds. Next upgrade, 69k every 4.8 seconds. 81k every 4.8 seconds. 107k every 4.8 seconds. You can see her attack going up because of the buffs. 270k, oh my, 300k every 6.5 seconds. 422k every 6.5 seconds. 490k every 6.5 seconds. And then finally 534k every 6.5 seconds with a 54 range. And this is it, guys. Her cone, or excuse me, her AoE actually looks kind of small if you want me to be honest, but this isn't that bad. 88k DPS. Keep in mind that she's following up every attack she's doing, and if there is the scenario where there's over 30 enemies in her range, which I can go ahead and show you guys right now. Let's grab Alien Cadet and let's do times 100, right? And we're just gonna spawn a crap load of them so she can get this full AoE attack that I was talking about. Oh wait, I think I need to multiply their HP a little bit more. Times 1,000. Hopefully this is more than enough. Let's see. There we go. There's the full AoE. Man, her range is actually pretty big. Dude, she's nice. I'm not gonna lie. She's actually really good, dude. but he's pretty two-dimensional. She's not super complex. She's doing follow-ups like we talked about. She's buffing herself continuously. Not so bad. Man, I spawned maybe a little too many units here. We can go ahead and buff her. So let's get Subaru is one of our buffers we're gonna get, who is actually also a passion unit. So she's gonna get a little bit more of an extra buff than she would normally. So we have Subaru all buffing her up now. And then I will get Hakura Rin already. And I don't know if there's any other passion units I could think of that would buff her, right? Maybe, does Esdeath buff passion units? Let me check. No, she does not, but here you go, guys. Here is Ruby Rose's damage. Low key, that is super great. I think that looks great. She's doing follow-up attacks, so this isn't her full damage. Like we said, full AoE. Passion is such an awful unit. Such an awful element in this game, so it's really nice to see us get a good passion character finally after tons of time of asking. It's really weird because she's not leaving full AoE. She's supposed to leave it because look, there's less than 30 people in this range, but oh, here we go. She left it. So she has a cone, she has a circle, and she has full AoE attack. Great unit, guys. Make sure you pick her up, evolve her. This will be a nice little passion pickup for some of you guys. All right, now, so who's some people that you can run with her to get max efficiency if she's like your main DPS? Truthfully, after running her and showcasing her, I don't know if you can really run her as a full-time DPS. Like, I think she's great at being kind of like a side DPS for your team. Because someone like Hollow Knight, someone like Broly, someone like Escanor can easily carry it, but maybe they need a little bit of help, and I think this is where this unit really, really shines and fits in. What units can you run with her, though, if that's not the case? Honestly, Weather Report, I mean, this guy is just a support for everyone. He works with everyone. Definitely an amazing unit with her. Baiken could actually also be a really, really useful unit with her because of the repulse. You're just constantly repulsing units back into her range, so that allows her to maybe proc her full AoE multiple times. Hakura Rin obviously be really good because she's a passion unit, buff unit, and then Elfont would also be really good because she's a passion unit. If you're unaware, passion units actually buff each other. That is just part of what they do. Really, anyone that would buff her would be a great partner for her. Anyone that would support her, like Weather Report, she just kind of needs like a main DPS, so it could be anyone, right? It could be Gilgamesh, it could be Broly, it could be any of these new units like Shiro, it could be Doomslayer, Hollow Knight. She just doesn't fit that main DPS role, but she is a good unit. Don't let me saying that she can't fit a mid DPS role as me saying she's bad. She just can't really fill that big role. And let me know what you think of Ruby Rose, and let me know if you guys are enjoying the update. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.